I'll be cheering against the UK boys today, which makes a change, but there we go. We've got a pretty awesome lineup of games, so I'm quite excited. Should be a really fun clan war. A PVC, a TVC, a ZVC, and then a TVT. Here we've had a little name change. Charge Gaming have transformed themselves into Blue Flame eSports. Hello, Fetzer.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hello. I'm actually really interested in this clan war because I know all the guys we're playing against. They are all from the UK scene. I've played against all of them, I think. Yeah, I've played against all of them, so it'll be fun.
That's very interesting.
Oh, it's true. I know Asta and Mystic from tournament bracket Descender, so...
Yeah, Asta actually won the Legion Invitational yesterday.
Also, check the rank of Frisk. He cannot lose with that rank, right?
Frisk is very high right now, over 6k MMR. Rank 69 on the ladder. What a legend.
Oh, is he really?
What
69.
That's actually, like, insane. I mean, over 6k is just really impressive.
Yeah, no kidding.
All you can say is, nice.
Nice.
Is it
Hey,
successful?
Marsbar with a raid of the Team GoldMasters stream. Thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Oh, right, both players are ready, and oh wait, Frisk is hosting one. Okay, there we go. Nice. In the northeast, in the blue, playing Protoss for Blue Flame eSports and Team GoldMasters. It's Frisk.
Frisk fighting!
Oh, dang. Someone introduced.
And in the bottom left, it is from the team TheLastResort by Papa Roach. Red Zerg, Esther.
Right then.
So I'm losing my mind. You guys still remember the song?
Holy shit, did you guys see that? He misplaced his gateway and had to cancel it.
Not a good start for him.
No, he did, however, block Asta's natural, so that's something.
Yeah, looks like the natural will not be taken. Third case.
I wonder if Frisk normally does that, or he actually did it this game because, well, we had a little cheeky look at Asta's matches yesterday in the final against the Protoss, and I dragged some information from there. But there wasn't too much information, all things considered, because it was like a cannon rush and then an all-in.
Looks like Frisk is going Nexus immediately.
Yes.
Which will be pretty good, I guess. Yeah. Oh, he picked up the mineral, so he can't mineral harass anymore.
Def.
But he's just attacking some drones now.
It's very annoying.
He needs a +1 attack upgrade. It's okay.
Oh, is the thing not showing on stream? Oh no, it is. Nice. Don't know why it's taking so long to load on the stream then.
Wait, is your stream even showing the game? Because right now
Yeah, right now it's not, but it is on... It is now.
So the Team GoldMasters combined with
I think it's
Charge and the Blue Flame eSports?
Pardon?
They changed the name.
Yeah, Charge Gaming just basically became Blue Flame eSports, basically.
Makes sense. I hadn't heard that yet, so...
Yeah, the Charge Gaming somehow they left the team. I think there was some problems with communication or something between the different managements.
Marsbar unlocking the GoldMasters emote. Very good use of his channel points right there. Okay, so we see the Overlord come in and scout the Twilight Council, the Adept on the other side of the map. Not getting too much done. Asta did make up to 8 lings now, so he's ready if a second Adept comes across the map, which it is.
Esther really has a lot of links and not that many workers at the third and none at the natural yet, so looks like a lot of links coming in.
Nah. He's gonna macro.
A DT shrine going down.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay, so the Overlord didn't actually hang around to see if it's going to be Glaives or DT Shrine, which are really the only two things you go for right now in this matchup. But these things out the front shouldn't be able to get past the Adept in the wall. Actually, Frisk with a battery as well, so maybe playing a bit safer, just knowing, you know, he's the better player here. There's no need to take any risks.
Yeah, he sees the Lings.
Yeah.
He knows he's got them there, but
kind of just a safety battery, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Esther only knows the Twilight Council, doesn't know about the Robo or the DT Shrine.
He does have a lair quite well timed though, so it should have an Overseer out in time for the DTs.
Still making Lings at home.
There's actually quite a lot of Lings. Maybe he kind of suspects an Adept attack. Which is fair, but with the Roach one finishing up, you would kind of think it would be Roaches, not Lings.
Yeah, it's right. There's a lot of Lings for not getting...
He's actually really supply bots, kind of.
Oh, Bailing, I see that. With this many Lings, I was at first thinking maybe he was just going to try and Bane Bust the wall, but there's no...
Yeah, it really looks like a Bane Bust, but he's not attacking.
So
weird. Yeah, that's it. Oh.
Okay, so here come the DTs. Will they try to pick off the Queen? No, they
no,
actually just run on straight by. The Overseer is being morphed in at the natural. It's quite far away. The DTs are going to split up. I actually really like this. With only one Overseer being morphed in. Okay, a second one now. But several drones could go down here.
Oh, he's going to pick it up. Nice.
Oh no, he's accidentally sieged his War Prism. Okay, he does realise.
Oh.
That is quite a common misclick to do. When you try to send it away, you accidentally siege it. And in the main base, he actually forms his two DTs into an Archon and recalls them out. So pretty solid defense from Asta there. Only losing 2 drones.
Only 2 drones? Yeah.
It looked like it could have been a lot worse, no?
That's a lot of investment for very little, you know, net gain.
Well, he didn't invest anything yet, though. Like, he didn't lose anything. He only lost the cancelled gate at the beginning, and nothing else.
There's a lot of gas to put down in here.
Asta did,
but Archons are pretty good against the Lings. Okay, there are no Roaches there.
It's going to be a massive Spire meter transition here, though. And Frisk has no way of scouting this right now.
It's very interesting that he decided to go for a Spire. You think you said he's going Mutalisks?
Oh yeah, 100%.
That'd be interesting to see how that fares.
There will be like 8 Mutas coming out when the Muta thing is finished, when the Spire is finished.
Oh, if these Adepts shade into the main though, that would be such a massive scout. He really needs to see
That's a lot of Adepts to shade in too.
Ooh,
he's got a few Roaches here in the main already though.
The Archon's picking off 2 Queens here. Oh, won't quite get the second one.
Oh, one.
Nice pick off.
And have some Lings. He's gonna deny some creep threat here.
Kill the active tumors, that's good.
Right, the shade is coming in. Looks like he'll only go into the natural. I hope he then goes up into the main. Oh my god, there's absolutely nothing here for Asta, being completely distracted by the Archon drop.
His Adept's getting more damage on the DTs.
So many drones.
So
8 meters on the way.
He's going to shade right into these Roaches though.
He needs to see the Spire now. Okay, he sees the Mutas hatch. That's massive. And he actually already has Blink. Oh wow, that's interesting. I didn't realise he was going for a Blink play instead of Charge. So he's just naturally going to have an anti-air army. And with cannons coming down at home, this looks quite safe for Frisk actually.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Adepts. These sentries are just going to make these army last even longer.
Okay, Mutas coming into 3rd base could do a lot of damage, but I don't know if Asta can hold at home. He really doesn't have a big army at all, and the Queen's getting jumped on immediately. A couple Mutas going down as well. These drones in jeopardy. Oh, big
He's going to try and get something done in the natural.
These 2 Archons just doing so much damage to that Ling drone force. Oh, big Stalker warping at home should be enough to deal with the Mutalisk, and I think we are going to be seeing GG from Asta pretty soon here. These Roaches just not strong enough to deal with this force of Frisk. The Mutas are slowly being cleaned up at home. Pretty strong play from Frisk here, even though he didn't really scout the Spire. It wasn't a threat to him. 35 drones.
I mean, these Mutas are doing some work, but they're just not doing enough.
Did
now they're
it?
going down. So.
That's 1-0 to Blue Flame eSports and Team GoldMasters. Okay, so it's going to be Figaro, another UK Zerg. This one, he's a little crazy. He's a little unorthodox in his builds sometimes. I'm not sure what his CVT looks like. I'm excited to find out. He'll be up against Acid from Blue Flame, both Grandmaster players. Figaro currently rank 106, Acid rank 155, so not too much in it. Let's see if they're ready. In the southwest, in the purple, playing Zerg straight out of the UK for the last resort, Figaro.
And in the northeast corner, in the green, the Terran playing for Team Blue Flame and Team GoldMasters. It is Acid.
So this should be a much closer game, really, judging by the MMRs. Should be a good one.
I'm just wondering, is the name really Blue Flame because of the upgrade in StarCraft?
Maybe.
Or is it like a multi-gaming clan? And
I don't know. I know Charge
Coincidence.
Gaming was a multi-gaming, but yeah, I thought that they just converted, but it hadn't. The StarCraft 2 players from Charge Gaming have moved over to Blue Flame. And I just realised I wasn't showing the game. Pog. We're showing it now, so that's good.
You should make the
That's much
switch
better.
scene on the turning of the camera, because you only do that when you cast, you know?
I don't know how to turn the camera effect.
What? Insert and delete buttons on your keyboard?
Insert and delete. Holy shit! Oh my god, it's so easy. Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Learn something new every
Okay,
day.
we gotta do it again now. In the southwest, playing Zerg for the last resort, it's Figaro. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Holy shit, that is nice. Okay.
And
right.
in the northeast corner, in the green, he's mean. He's a Zerg killing machine. Playing for Team Blue Flame, it is Acid.
Okay, beautiful. I
So
just
let's
zoomed in
see
like 4 times.
if we will see some Blue Flame Hellions to make the name reality. Or maybe Hellbats.
Oh, Twitch chat is about to scream at me for not changing the scene, aren't they? So Acid actually Engineering Bay blocks the third of Figaro, which is an interesting one. Figaro with 6 lings coming round here at the natural. Actually going to put Acid in a little bit of trouble. He only has a Marine here, and the Reaper has gone across the map.
He hasn't lifted the depot. He hasn't run the marine inside.
I don't think the lings are interested
It doesn't
going
seem
up
to
there,
matter.
though,
The Lynx
yeah.
just want to kill this space.
Reaper on the way home now, but I don't think he's going to be able to save it. He's actually going to pull the SCVs in an attempt to save it. This could get dangerous for Acid. The Marine does pack a big punch here. With good micro, he can kill several of the lings, and he traps them in. That was actually quite nice. He kills all 6 lings.
That's not bad. I don't think he lost an SCV there.
In total, he's lost 2.
We lost a Marine,
Yeah.
at least.
Oh, one
There
was
was
the
a
one
lot of
building
denied mining,
the
though.
base. So he lost 1 there.
And
Quite
of
a
course
lot
the
of
Reaper
mining
home.
time as well.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So we're going to be going into pretty...
Reaper looking to deny the
Yeah,
third
game, right?
again.
Yeah, true. Figaro's third is very late, and he's actually going for a layer of 2 base. Acid has to scout this. No, the Reaper. What? Wow, will he scout it? Yeah, okay, he does scout it.
Kinda
now.
looks like he's not even trying to get a third base right now, so
He may be going for a quick 2-base Nidus.
Could be, could be.
that could be
How about with the
Muta,
Hellions? Oh wait, no.
Just trying to end the game early.
With,
That was
yeah,
interesting.
I
maybe
mean,
even Swarm Horse.
you'd think he'd be building another queen, right? If he was going Nidus.
That
Yeah.
grenade did not seem close enough to throw the queen.
I think it could be 2-base Spire, actually.
Oh, here's the third, but it's going to get denied with this.
Why
He's gonna try and
is
push
Abby
this
trying to
Reaper away.
video call me now?
Well, he
Not
should
the
really get
time.
the 4th gas if he wants to get Mutas, though.
Should see anything here. A Liberator coming out from
Okay,
Acid.
he's getting 4 gas, so could be Muta, yeah. Getting a Baneling Nest now that the lair has finished for some reason. Okay, Evo instead. Cancel the Pino. Banelings. Oh, Hellions running in. Ah, got surrounded though. Man, that Reaper running through the circlings, jumping through the circlings, seeing the spire, so he knows what's up.
This is a hero Reaper right here.
Yeah. He jumped
More
through
than
the
left his mark on history.
circling. That looked really weird.
Right, so the Hellions with the Watchtower vision, always nice to have. The Liberator now
Liberator's gonna
coming
come
in.
in here into this natural.
Oh, the Queens move away just at the wrong time.
So many drones are gonna die here.
Yeah, no, the reaction was quite late. Yeah. Reaction is good in the end, only loses 3. Quite a bit of denied mining as well.
3 drones. It's actually a pretty good reaction for not having the Queens in position.
Third CC on the way now, and I really like this game for Acid. However, the Spire is of course going to be the game changer. Oh wait, Acid scouted it? What a god!
Yeah,
He is
immediately flying. 6 meters on the way. Yes, his Reaper scouted it. His Reaper.
Yeah, he scouted it very early.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised at how late these engineering bays are then, because that of course delays the amount of time. The Queen goes down. That's massive. And now drones will pay the price too. Mutas will be able to clean it up, but at the very least it's going to remind Acid to build turrets, and he should be a-okay in this game.
And now he has a confirmation as well that it is mutas.
Yeah, he even has a couple Widow Mines out as well. That's always nice.
Oh yeah, Widow Mines can be really deadly against
Widow Mines.
Or bowing them under the Northern Extractor there.
His mutas are gonna head over to the
Perfectly timed. Oh my goodness gracious! I didn't even see those!
Oh.
However, 4 SCPs actually went down. Okay, that was still an amazing
kill. Gonna clean up the rest.
5 Mutalisks went down for 4 SCVs there. Wow. That was brilliant for Acid.
I think the Widow Mines kinda killed the SCVs.
Yeah, they did.
Your girlfriend is already complaining about that you only show creep spreading.
Yeah, unbelievable.
You need to tell her to be more professional.
More mutas gonna come in here. And Figaro. He's gonna try and pick off the Cyclone. It looks like he's gonna get it. Nope, not quite.
Those 2 Vikings, too scary. I mean, you also don't really want to go on any wild goose chases just in case there's some Widow Mines around the place. Like, you can't really leave your mutas unattended and flying about on your opponent's side of the map, right? Actually bringing a Widow Mine over to that watchtower.
He's gonna burrow it behind the watchtower.
The Ling did, however, scout that, so I figure he shouldn't really fall for that trap. He is quite far behind on supply now, actually getting +1 flyer, melee, and carapace.
I feel like these aren't even actually meant to actively kill anything. They're just put them there and forget them. Oh, they. Some
decent Widow Mine.
Good hits here, but you realize
kill the Cyclones with the Widow Mines.
Acid with 1-1 already done. We'll be looking to start 2-2. There's the +2 armor and the +2 weapons now started up. Gonna be giving him a nice upgrade advantage in the future of this game.
It's interesting that he chose to just get his concussive shells now.
Yeah, it's going for some Marauders, and I guess he's thinking about Ultralisk later or something. Not sure.
I mean, it's one of those situations where he may not need it now, but he may want it later, and if he's got the money to buy it now, why not get it now?
Well, Acid moving out and 22 Banelings on the way, and these Banelings are gonna need to connect if Figaro is gonna hold this. 2 meters go down. Great stem forward there by Acid. But look at the army supply. This is going to be a tough one for Figaro.
Acid being smart though, he's not committing his entire army to this push. He's holding some of it back.
Oh, pulls the Marines back just as the Banelings come in. Very nice control there. Will
Figaro
he try
making
and
sure
dive
not to
on the
waste
fourth?
any Banes in that engagement.
Hmm.
You saw he had one before they came in and pulled them all back. You're just gonna kind of pick off the store. Or,
Marauder.
yeah, that
Oh,
word.
the rest of Acid's army coming up now, and it looks like he actually wants to go for this. The Banelings come in off creep.
Good. Oh, but he's got Mines Road at the front.
Oh wow, he unborrows in mine so it doesn't shoot. What a
So
god.
smart.
And is he gonna dive? At some point he has to try and dive and just wipe out this Terran army. Looks like he's gonna get 15 more Banelings before doing that. More Banes come in, they will go down. Decent hits there.
He's got good splits.
Yeah, Figaro is controlling this very well as well. This is really cool to watch. The Mutas come in from the
Oh,
back,
he's
dive
gonna
on the tank and get it. And Figaro cleans up.
Figaro's gonna clean this up
Oh,
quite
and then the
nicely.
reinforcements getting caught out as well. The Willow Mines do burrow. Will they go off? Good hit on Lings there. And Figaro takes the lead.
I'm not sure he has... Acid has enough here to hold.
Yeah, it's really behind in army supply and doesn't really have anything to deal with that amount of mutas right now. So yeah.
Figaro trying to play very safe though. He doesn't want to commit in yet. He's not sure what Acid has at home.
Oh, they can.
Mine hit.
Yeah, he actually has drilling claws. Now it's really hard to deal with.
Oh, they're
them
still
with
getting caught out. Wow,
So
gets
you got
dived
natural
upon as
splits
well.
again, but there's just nothing at home
Oh,
for
Banelings
Acid.
in the third base. 11 SCVs go down, and the Mutas pick off the fourth. And it looks like Figaro is going to be taking game number 2 here for the last resort. Yeah, I think there's just too many Mutas now. They can just dive on the reinforcements of Acid. It's always going to be tough to come back from here for a Green Terran.
Small drop over at Figaro's fourth. Trying to get some work done here. Only gonna get 5 drones though. He's gonna pick up and head over to Figaro's third. Try to get a little bit more
Simply not
done.
going to be able to defend
There's
at
just so
home.
many Banelings on the way though. There's no way. Oh, actually looks like he wants to drop in the main, but
GG,
Yeah.
well played.
them.
oh,
Figaro takes it, and it's 1-1. In this clan war.
Also, now we're gonna have the game of Zenith, right? Oh wait, someone fucking invited me to some random
What?
other game.
What?
I don't know what's happened.
What map are we going to here? Simulacrum. Okay, so this Fagan's guy is actually just Cladoheiser. Why his name is Fagans is, let's be honest, no one knows. In the southeast, going for a very early pull. In the pink, playing for the last resort, the Zerg player Fagans, also known as Cladoheiser. Please don't ban me from Twitch, you snowflakes. Right, who's the other player, lads?
and in the top left, in the red, playing for Team GoldMasters, we have Zenith.
Oh wait, I can turn the camera. Oh boys. Do it again, Sams.
In the top left corner,
Quickly,
in
there's
the
a pull
red,
face.
playing for Team GoldMasters, it is Zenith.
Oh, beautiful. We're learning. We are learning. And I remember to show the game this time, so we're flying. Okay. So it is the gas before pull for Zenith now. But who's going to have to react
I
quickly?
believe
So,
the last time I saw someone try to go pool first against Zenith, they lost kind of horribly.
this is true, however, this is a different kind of pull first. This is without gas.
This is true.
It looks like it's gonna be an economic follow-up, but yeah, I think Zenith should be able to hold it. Because he also doesn't get that economic.
Oh, no way.
So,
Oh, Zenith sees the lane coming
Oh,
across the
Zenith
map,
does
that's
see the
massive.
lane.
yeah, he did his pull before saturating his first base, so
So,
I'm pretty sure he can defend this.
last time we saw Zenith play against this, he didn't pull his drones and he actually just let his natural die. However, and he won. However, after the game, he was like, yeah, I'm not sure if that's the best play. So, I actually don't know what we're going to see here.
Yeah, the problem is if the hedge dies, then your opponent has a second hedge and you don't.
For sure.
But also he has more workers still, so could actually let it die.
Yeah, looks like he's just gonna let it die again. 6 things do come out, but he definitely can't hold against this. So this is already just a really good start for Cloud, I think.
Yeah, he's still ahead in workers right now, but obviously the hedge died, so it's a problem. I'm not sure if you should take that fight.
This is a really odd fight. I don't know who's winning. Okay, looks like Zenith cleans it
Pretty
up.
convincingly, though.
I think
That
that's
was
just
really
pretty
weird
good for
that
Zenith.
no one went back though.
Yeah.
That's so
So
confusing.
one player would give up on that for sure.
Usually both players would like run away and chicken out, but no one did, so that's interesting.
Zenith did a very good job of not misusing a single larva there. Even though the hatch
Wow.
died, he still made full use
Look
of all
at
3
that
larvae.
rare timing.
And he's getting immediate lair, so not sure what's that about.
I actually have no idea what's that for.
The thing is, Fagans has like a very defensive setup, and he's not gonna be easily.
Yeah, he really wants. Oh,
He wanted to scout but couldn't get in.
yeah, it's interesting that he so badly wanted to deny the scouting. However, there didn't seem to be a lot
I
going
think
on.
this
He
is.
takes the gases in his natural, but not the ones in his main.
I think it's Nidus, right? From Zenith. Like, surely his. Oh wow, it's Spire. His economy
Oh, yeah.
is so bad. Oh my life. That's interesting.
Well, I mean his economy is bad either way, even without the spare. So
Yeah. I mean, if Fagans doesn't scout it, it could obviously work out massively for Zenith.
Zenith has very good vision on the map, though.
yeah, it's actually hard to do anything against a spire for a long time.
Especially when he transitions into a Roach Warren.
Yeah, the Roach Warren will not do very much against a spire player. So it's really hard to take another expansion for Fagans from here, probably, unless he uses his queens. But that's not enough to defend, I think.
Yeah, and that might be Zenith's way back into this game. If he can get more economic damage done with the mutas, then
Yeah.
he might be able to catch up economically
He'll
himself.
have probably
5 meters? It's
yeah,
not
just
much.
about.
Well, it's good that he already got his third down now, because if he waited a bit more, I don't think he would have gotten it down. So, yeah.
He has played very defensively. He's taking the queens here between the gas. He really doesn't want to give up anything right now. He's taking no risks.
So these mutas are going to be able to clear out the overlords on the map, and that is obviously going to be good for Zenith, maybe even supply blocking his opponent. But he's still going to be behind in drones, he's still going to be behind in upgrades. It's going to be pretty tough for him to catch up, I think. He's obviously not even got a third yet either.
Well, Fagan's gonna have to spend a lot of stuff into spores now, so let's see how that goes. And he should maybe make some more queens, which he starts now. Which is a good
Nidus.
idea with the Nidus, because with the Nidus and the queens you can actually attack a player with mutas.
So this is
But-
interesting. He sees the mutas and immediately goes Nidus, even though his army isn't actually that big yet.
He's gonna
Yeah.
supply block.
Oh,
Yeah, Zenith just supply blocked Fagans here.
The main problem with Nidus is that you have to have vision, and there's an overseer, but
Oh,
if that
look
dies,
already
it's gonna be
Zenith is-
really hard to put
Where
down
is
the
the
Nidus.
Nidus?
The game sense in this right
it's
here.
there.
There.
Yeah, did Zenith even... Yeah, Zenith didn't scout that Nidus, but he was in the main base ready just in case. However,
Yeah.
Nidus is at the
Oh, there
third.
is
Oh, and Zenith...
Just
Wow,
Nidus
he
is
scouts
gonna
it
go
now.
down though.
Oh, the
Zenith
reaction
sees
is
it
very
now.
quick, but I don't think it's quick enough to kill this Nidus.
No,
And the
The muta's
queens
on the
come
way
out.
there.
he can
That
transfuse.
is a lot of queens.
Oh, Fagans has +1 as well. It's going to be really hard for Zenith to hold, I think. At the least, he's going to lose the third, which will put him behind. But all roaches on the way now, and the army supply doesn't look terrible. Third base is cancelled by Zenith.
Well, that's a pretty good position for Fagans, because it's really hard to attack into there. for the.
Dragon did a very good job of making sure that he did get supply blocked even while Zenith was on the map.
Mhm.
Yeah, Zenith would kill an Overlord, and it seemed like Fagans would just build 2 for every one that he lost.
But actually, Zenith has a lot of roaches. I kinda underestimated it.
However, like a lot of his army supply is also the meters, and the meters are actually kind of useless here. Although they do come for the Nidus now, and looks like the Nidus will go down, so Fagans really has to kind of end the game here. But with a 2 upgrade advantage, I think he might be able to do just that. Good corrosive bars from Zenith. The drones are pulled. Meters coming up from the back as well, and will Zenith hold this? Wow, what a hold!
Yeah, he will
What a
hold it,
hold!
but he's on 2 base versus 3 right now, so.
He did kill all the
we'll
queens, though.
see.
Or majority of the queens. That was nice. This is a crazy game.
He can transfer some drones from the main to the natural, but the 3rd base missing is gonna be pretty hard. But actually, Fagans doesn't even have any drones at the 3rd, so. And also no Spore at the 3rd, which is pretty hard to defend now.
Both players with +2 on the way as well. So yeah.
There's so much creep spread. That's so funny.
Zenith killing his opponent's creep spread on his side of the map is pretty funny.
Yeah, he doesn't want him to have the vision where the army is, because that gave very good vision. Obviously the creep wasn't a problem, just the vision. Especially with a Nidus, you don't want your opponent to have any vision at all. Because then he can never put it down.
We're actually at 35 viewers right now, that's mad. That's for Team GoldMasters. So Queens will poke the Mutalisks away now. Fagans actually with +2 carapace on the way as well. So not only economic advantage, but also going to have the upgrade advantage.
Thing is, Zenith can actually do a lot of economic growth right now, and it's very hard to punish him for that.
Looks like he's only building roaches though, and he's really only building roaches. 9 more on the way, no more drones as well. I think Zenith could just be going for a big attack with +2. However, I actually don't think it'll be enough. But we'll have to see. Zenith does have all the map vision in the world with these meters. Actually
It's interesting that if Pagans gets the 2nd armor upgrade, it's rarely seen in the CVC Roach battles. Usually it's just 2-1.
Also going to Hydras now and squeezing in a few more drones, which I'm sure is what Zenith wants him to do, because Zenith still hasn't built a drone in the last 2 minutes. The army supply is just not that much in his favour. With Hydralisks coming out now, it's going to make this Roach fight very difficult for Zenith, I think. But with a good concave and good corrosive bars, is definitely still a possibility. Big scout there for Fagans. He's no 4th base.
Now, setting up for a Roach counterattack though.
Lurkaden coming down as well, but I think the game is probably going to be decided with this massive fight. Fagans with the 2 upgrade advantage as soon as this carapace finishes. And Zenith coming in, trying to snipe the 4th. I think he'll be able to get it with the corrosive biles. Not quite. Almost goes down, but Zenith's army just not strong enough. However, Roach is at the 3rd base, getting a lot of drones. That could help get him back into the game. 8 drones going down, and picking up some Hydralisks as well actually here. Very, very good multi-prong from Zenith. More drones falling. 11 in total. Hey, that's kind of helped even up a bit, although does lose 4 of his own at his 3rd. It's just that upgrade.
Good that he pulled back at the bottom and didn't lose too much. He lost a bit, but that's okay.
And now Lurkatech is out for the last resort Zerg, which lurkers are obviously amazing against roaches. However, aggressive bio can help quite a lot against them, and a lot of small in here. Not quite finished
It's gonna
yet.
see the lurkers now.
Well, actually gets to cancel on one lurker, but the others burrow, and I think Zenith needs to get out of here. Almost move commands through the lurkers, that would have been hella sad. Roach is at a third again. Pick off 5 more drones, and we'll then get out. But hey, Zenith with the 7 Mutalisks, I actually love that so much. Actually almost picked off the Spore Crawler at the third as well. So these surprise Mutalisks could actually do a lot. No fourth either. However, this is also risky, right? Because these Mutas aren't actually helpful in the main fight against Hydralisks, but they can pick off units out of position or drones back home.
But it doesn't even have that many Hydralisks, and most of them are transformed into lurker.
True.
I think he kinda underestimates the Muta switch.
Wow, Zenith's so rich as well now. He has such a big bank. Like, if he can just take even like an even trade, that's actually good for Zenith.
Yeah.
Although taking an even trade when you're on upgrade down will be a little hard, but definitely doable. Especially with the Mutas at the south side of the map here, which is colliding in the middle. Good bios from Zenith again. Oh, it's actually a Roach counterattack at the 4th, and the lurkers are burrowed, will punch it away. It looks like Fagans actually might just be able to come in, pick off Zenith's force, a Mutalist flying, and there's so many of them. But the Hydra's getting great shots off on them. The lurkers are burrowed, they will go down now, but at what cost? The 4th base falls. Will Zenith be able to hold here? Good aggressive bars on the Hydras, but there's just not enough for him. And with the upgrade advantage, an absolutely dream fight there for Fagans. Defends all of Zenith's counterattacks at home as well. And I think that's going to be GG. That's the last
it looked like he really didn't want to commit the mutas there. He really wanted to use this red counterattack on the 4th of his opponent.
Oh, he can actually kill all the Hydras.
Most of the Hydras, there's only 1 Hydra left in this army now, though. Zenith's gonna clean this up.
But he's behind in so much.
Yeah, he's horribly behind. He even managed to save his Evo chamber, too.
I think
22 drones this side, though.
Yeah.
He's done. He has half of the drone supply of his opponent right now.
And he's a base down.
Yeah, it's really hard to do anything for Zenith now. It's going to be hard to do any economic growth, any attack.
He's gonna come into the 4th here.
He's actually
The 3rd of his opponent.
Oh, so many Hydras, wow.
Yeah. That was a good call to pull away.
So it's really hard to come back from this spot.
Yeah, +3 and adaptive cannons
really.
on the way for Fagans as well. Gonna make Zenith's life basically impossible to come back.
Adaptive talent's just such a crazy good upgrade.
It's
No.
insane. And we're about to see the end of this match, I think. Ooh, we'll be able to pick off those lurkers, that's nice. Well, hello. There we go.
Man, they burrow so fast.
Wow, he missed a corrosive bar on the lurker. Unbelievable. Now getting the lurker range upgrade as well. Good pick up on the lurker there. We'll save it.
I think he needs an overseer with his muta group. That would be nice. So he can kill some lurkers.
Roach counterattack coming into what would be the 4th base, but Zenith doesn't quite have the capacity for that right now. And looks like Fagans does now. move out across the map. And I don't think there's anything to really stop him here. Drone's going down in the natural. Great concave hit, but Zenith with the surround. Can he do it? The answer is no, he can't. That army supplies aren't too dissimilar actually, and with the meters flying in, Dragons isn't taking the greatest fight he'll ever take, but with the economy the way it is, he can afford to take this fight.
He's like 100 supply behind, but it still looks like he wins the fight.
Yeah, I know. Zenith should never have even been able to get a good fight in this game, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough. This is the moment when Zergs wish they had a Dark Shrine. Let's get some DTs in the mix, you never know. But there's really no way for Zenith to catch up, there's no disruptors or anything like that. Right, surely we're going to see the GG here. There it is, GG well played. And the last resort. Go 2-1 up.
Great job by Zenith working it all the way to the end though.
Well, our next map will be on Nightshade for TVT. And in the southeast corner, playing in the blue for Blue Flame eSports and Team GoldMasters, the Terran.
Molten, you're muted.
Nara. Okay, well I just introduced Nara, so someone introduce his opponent.
Go ahead, Fetzer.
Hello, Fetzer. Go on, Sames.
And in the top, in the red, is our Terran, Joe Exotic, playing for Team... I forget the name.
TheLastResort. Also known as Mystic.
That's why I didn't know it.
Must be his alt account, I guess. That's on the way. And both players mining food from gas, but Mystic now taking his second, and Noah with the SCV Scout. So
we'll be looking to see if it's a reactor or a tech lab that comes out of this barracks.
Well, it's definitely going to be a Reaper first. I think we're actually going to see a fast factory.
Scout from Nara is quite fast.
Yeah, and it's going to scout the double gas, so that's really important for him. I think we're going to be seeing a fast factory and a fast expand from Nara. Fast factory from Mystic, that is. Okay, so there's the factory. What are we going to see from Nara? Yeah, it's going to be the CC. So a little more economic opening here. For most of the TVTs I've watched, they open up with a one base factory, but it's different.
It's just a good way to play safe, you know, you can get the tank, you can get the Cyclone.
Noah actually sending his Reaper across the map as well, and now following up with a Marine. Oh, but Mystics... Oh, no, never mind. They're just going to the top of the ramp. Interesting
that first shot in the Reaper duel, but...
Interesting that Noah actually brings the SCV with his Reaper here to the top of the ramp, just in case his opponent's Reaper does come, he can win the fight. But...
Yeah, trade with the Marine now.
He can cancel that plan. But
yeah,
I mean,
we have a 1-1-1 coming out from Joe Exotic.
And if he decides to move across the map with Reapers and Hellions, then it could be a little problematic for Nara.
Absolutely.
You know? He's gone with a much more kind of greedy opening, I guess. However, he can of course evacuate to his main base, lift up this command center if needed. And the Liberator on the way, Joe Exotic really will be looking to get some damage done.
It's quite interesting. You know, they both went 1-1-1, but at different times. You know.
Yeah.
Nara already has his natural. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out with the you know, the greedy opening as opposed to the quicker opening.
I mean, I think if Nara just stays in his main base like this, he's always going to be in a great position in this game, right? Because his orbital is so much faster.
I mean, his orbital was done.
Yeah.
The second has just started for Nara. So, if he moves across the map, he's really got to get something done.
Actually, a medevac on the way as well. Okay, so Liberator comes out now, so now I'm assuming that our Red Terran player is going to move out with the Reaper Hellion Force. That does seem to be the case.
I mean,
And
I'm
there's a lot of
pretty sure
Marines here, but I don't know.
yes,
It's kind of
I
hard
know
to
there's
call this guys.
twice as many. He's got.
Oh,
There's two
the Reaper
more
Scout from
Hellions
Nara
here.
is massive.
Oh, that's a good start.
And with the Medivac here, the Hellion shots won't do anything if they aren't targeted well, and one Hellion going down
no.
immediately is fantastic for Nara. Actually picks up a
Tech
few
lab
Marines
coming
in
out of the
Medivac here
factory
as
here.
well to bring them over to the main where the Liberator is sieged up. Will get 3, 4, 5 SCV kills, but will fall.
He's gonna lose that Liberator though.
Oh, and at the same time, Sonic coming in to the natural and absolutely wiping out Nara's force. And so many SCVs are going down here. Marines and the Medivac might be able to clean this up, but it won't be easy. These Reapers are so low, they do go down now, and the Hellions go down too. So all in all, 10
Don't
workers
know if this was worth it.
down.
I mean, he did kill a lot of workers, yes, but he's got no army supply now, and the Medivac for Nara can just move across the map here and drop him. He has 2 Marines at home and a Raven to defend with.
Yeah, it's going to be a Cyclone out, which is probably going to be good enough to push this away.
Yeah, that's true.
But
And another Raven coming out.
I think it's actually pretty even.
A little bit of GSL.
I think it's actually a pretty even game right now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Well, the 8 Marine drop is gonna do a lot of damage. So.
No, he sees
Doesn't
this.
scout it.
Maybe he's
Oh, he doesn't see it.
maybe not.
But he has no stim, right?
No stim. But
No.
you might be able to get some SCV kills. And with the Cyclone knocking onto the Marine, means Medivac will be able to get out. Only 1 SCV goes down, and a 3rd base on the way for Joe Exotic. However, Nara's already on the way.
It's about he's caught up by about half a command center.
Hmm.
He's only half a command center behind now instead of a full one. A 3rd Raven coming out for Joe Exotic here, so.
The second and the
Seems like
third.
he was watching some Cure.
The second and the 3rd racks are already on the way for Nara as well, so he's a little ahead in terms of production, which is always nice. But yeah, this mass Raven play could.
They're both going
really
for several
hard.
Ravens here. This is very interesting.
TVT.
Without knowing what each other's doing.
Ooh, big scan. We'll see that
Good
he's
scan.
behind
You're
on
gonna
the
see
3rd
all of
base.
this. He's gonna see the engineering bays going down as well. Interestingly enough, oh no, I guess he is just waiting for the minerals to turn that into an orbital.
Oh wow, why is this score not done?
Oh, it looks like Joe Exotic's done making Ravens here. He's gonna float the starport over to the engineering bay to start double Viking production. But still, 3 Ravens is quite a bit there.
Well, the thing is, Nara never really started stim yet, but his 1-1 is on the way. Kinda looks like he never even thought about getting stim yet, cause... Oh, now he's switching. Okay. That's gonna mean stim for sure.
Yeah, Stim's gonna be quite a bit later then, about a minute later for Nara.
Well, that's quite a good window of opportunity he's got to hit there.
Yeah, for sure. However, it's not like... It's very often that you can't fight in TVT even if you want to. Although with this amount of Ravens, you might just be able to force a fight with all the interference matrix. You know?
Mm-hmm. It's interesting how very close they are. You know?
Yeah.
And
1-1
7 extra Marines
time.
for 7 extra Marines here for Nara, but Joe Exotic's got an extra Raven and an extra Cyclone. 3 extra Ravens or Vikings though, so that should definitely help the air war.
Some say the air war is all that matters in TVT, so if you get air advantage, it can just be so hard for your opponent.
I'm both just kind of sitting back here. They both want to get to a 3rd without too much.
Okay, so +2 weapons on the way from
Sensor
Nara.
tower. Yep.
So slightly ahead in the upgrades, but again, like, it's quite unlikely a fight is going to happen in the short period of time where the upgrades will come into play, you know?
It's interesting. Joe Exotic had this like minute window where his stim was finished, and it wasn't finished for Nara, but does nothing with that window. These Marines all spread out across the board for both players. It's kind of like chess pieces. They're all close, but not quite close enough to see each other.
I like how Mystic's sense tower goes up and Nara sees this on the minimap and starts his own. So, oh yeah, shit, that exists. I can do that. In like the exact same position as well.
Yeah, it is actually.
4th base on the way for Nara now. Same.
Oh, we're pick up and try and drop here.
Something's happening! Whoa! A drop.
This is an interesting decision to come this way now that the sensor tower is finished for
Nara.
Nara.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Nara's going to see this with plenty of time. A good scan will reveal his opponent's army. The Viking count is 5-4 in Joe Exotic's favour, so pretty even there as well.
It seems like he's going to try and snipe a non-existent 4th here. Or is he just looking to flank? This Marine will see the army.
Yeah, that's
moving out. Another scan.
There. Nara repositioning his forces, and this is leaving his 3rd base quite open, but there's another scouting Marine here. And
he's not going to react to it,
Oh
though.
my god! Holy crap! Interference matrix, good spell. My observer,
entire
not so.
Army of Joe Exotic just destroyed.
Wow, no, just destroyed that, but he is going to lose his 3rd command center as payment, but I mean, does Joe Exotic
SCV's not quite fast enough to get on him.
But he's even gonna get a medivacs.
Yeah.
Nara has completely cleaned up the army of Joe Exotic here. He's just gonna move across the map.
This is literally the worst observing I've ever done. I'm so sorry, Twitch chat. Blah, 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 blah. But you get the picture. Nara is bulldozing across the map with 2-2 finish.
Oh, he's gonna try and pull a 2nd tank in here, seat it up.
Oh, this is a big stim forward. He does have more rooms, but can he fight into the tanks? Yes, he can.
It's not enough, though.
We're gonna be going to an ace match, boys. Let's get hyped.
Let's get some gold M.
Gold M's
emotes up in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Nara's got into a brilliant position here with the tanks between the 4th and natural. Natural base is taking
Joe Exotic's gonna try and hold off one more time up here to the ramp to his main base.
And even if he does hold off the damage,
all these SCVs just die to the tanks. This planetary fortress, the 4th, is just gonna sit here and die.
Oh my goodness gracious. GG!
GG is
We're
called.
going to an ace match. There we go, 2-2. So we're going to an ace match. Both teams going to have to pick an ace player now. I don't actually know what either team is going to pick. It's going to be interesting to find out.
I saw the fight begin, and I looked down at the 3rd to see how his drop was doing, and I looked back at the fight, and the fight was over.
Frisk is ready. Is Figaro in the southwest, playing in the blue for Blue Flame eSports and Team GoldMasters. It is Frisk, the Protoss.
And playing in the southeast corner, in the purple, the Zerg. Playing for Team TheLastResort, it is Figaro.
What are we gonna see here? Are we gonna see any spicy stuff from Figaro, maybe? Some sort of CVP snipe build?
This is a very interesting map. When it first entered the pool, everyone claimed that it was a Zerg favored map. However, as season wore on, it seemed to be a map that just no one likes to play on. Even Zergs, you would see banning it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really good for some styles, like Nidus is really good here, maybe Phoenix is good as well, but Nidus Swarm Host that is, but
Yeah.
The issue is, if a map's really good for something, at the same time, it's also like, well, it's kind of predictable then, isn't it? So.
It's very true, you know, and I feel like it almost came down to the mannerisms of the players that were in any given matchup, because you'd see lots of matchups where, especially the Koreans would ban this map. They didn't like it. They didn't want to play on it. They didn't like how it was built. They didn't feel standard enough. But a lot of European players have felt like they enjoyed it. They would almost pick it intentionally.
Yeah, and we've also had epic games on this map as well, like at the pro level a lot. So
yeah, absolutely.
Really nice to see.
Just because of the fact that you can, you know, just mine these few minerals here on the bottom and go across the map, you know, it just brings this whole new level of mind games into the match. It's just quite interesting to watch it unfold.
Okay then, nothing too crazy so far. So in the first game of Frisk, we saw him go for Twilight Council and a Dark Shrine against Asta. I wonder if we're going to be seeing the same thing again, or if he has a different build plan. With a Warp Gate on the way, I do assume it's going to be a Twilight Council again.
Only 2 Lings coming out for scouting for Figaro here, so
yeah,
seems like he just wants to push away the probe.
As the Adept comes over. Okay, so is the Twilight Council at the natural actually, so Figaro hasn't quite scouted it yet.
And he may not scout it. He just wanted to check this back corner with his Overlord to make sure there's nothing hiding there, and then main.
So Adept actually goes and sees there's no third base for Figaro yet, and we'll shade in and see this pretty early Roach Warren.
These things managed to dodge the Adept, and there's nothing here in the wall, so they're going to get in and have a full scout around.
Well, that's pretty epic for Frisk.
You will see
there's a Stalker
Twilight now.
So we shouldn't lose any probes to this with micro. Oh, quite a bit of mining there.
Bit of mining time here, but nothing too disastrous. Oh, one probe will go down. Oh, and speed will finish up here.
Oh, this is super
try and run to the main. They may get another one.
This is super annoying for Frisk. So he's going for Resonating Gaze, but this was a really early Roach run from Figaro, and he's only on 2 base, so you'd think he's going to be pretty amazingly defended against these Roaches. These Adepts, excuse me.
He did pull his Scouting Adept home. He didn't lose that on the other side of the map.
And now going up to 4 gas, and with a lair finish, it's an Infestation Pit. We're going to be seeing a little bit of Nidus Swarm Host, I think.
Is this a full wall here from Figaro?
Yep. Shut these Adepts out completely. This is definitely going to be 2 base Nidus Swarm Host, right? And he can mine out the minerals to take his third when he wants it.
Yeah. And you know, it's, one of the interesting things about this map, right? You can wall your natural completely in, and then still have somewhere to go.
Okay, so actually big Adept warp in here, but the Adepts just simply aren't going to be able to get in. They will obviously get a scout on this Infestation Pit, and with the Nidus going down now, it is going to be Swarm Host. Figaro is still on 2 base. Frisk thinking about taking his third. There's really not much these Adepts can do at all, just hard shutting them out. It's actually a Stalker warp in. That's interesting. Going to be able to pick off an Overlord with that. And maybe put on some pressure at the front here, because there's actually not that many units. And if he picks off the Infestation Pit, that could be massive. I'm not sure he'll be able to do that. Actually taking a fight against Roaches, picks off 2 Roaches, and with a Warp Prism control, saving his own units. And this is great, because he's actually forcing out Roaches instead of Swarm Hosts, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's going to be able to take this Infestation Pit here.
Okay, so that just really cancels the Nidus Swarm Host plan, if that was the plan, which I assume it is, but maybe he builds an Infestation Pit to throw him off, I don't know. But he's actually going to get the Roach one as well.
And the Evo Chamber. He's completely destroyed this wall here.
And now Frisk can just go home, right? Like, he's done the damage he needs, although will he be able to defend against these Roaches? There's a Nidus in the main base. Frisk sees it, but he has no units there. He can recall. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, he walks in now, he needs to recall. And he does. Will he be able to defend against this? There's a lot of Roach. A lot of Zerg units about to pop out here. I don't know if he's going to have enough. The probes are pulled. He really needs a warp prism here for micro. So many probes going down. He can afford to lose some probes, and a lot of roaches are going to fall. Is there enough for Figaro? I don't think so. He's going to have to evacuate. But he's killed 14 probes, but still no third bases yet, and that's got to favour the Protoss.
So it's good to clean this up, but like you said, 14 probes, he's quite a bit behind at this point.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you were to forget everything that's happened at this game and then just look at it now, when the Protoss is 3 workers behind and they're taking their third base at the same time, you've got to be loving that for the Protoss, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Stalkers with Blink moving out here, and the army of Figaro did take a lot of damage, so it's not actually that big right now.
Oh, he's going to try and pick off the third here for Figaro.
Oh,
that's a lot of stalkers.
Such a big play. He'll be able to get it with Blink as well. Wow, that is such a nice cancel
We'll get
to
the
get.
cancel. Yeah.
Actually,
Because these are... Oh, he's going to catch
Wow,
Queen.
that was
He's
a
just
very
chipping
nice
away
play.
at this army.
I'm quite curious to know if Frisk thinks his opponent has a third at the bottom, but Adepts in the main with the Warp Prism, and oh my goodness gracious me, the Stalkers at the front dealing some damage, but it really was the Adepts in the main killing 7 drones. That was massive. And this Warp Prism also scouting that Figaro hasn't taken the base to the south and is still on 2 bases, and Frisk must be very confident in his position right now. Another infestation pit coming up.
And Frisk saw that as well.
Yep.
Oh, he saw it morphing, whether he clicked on it or not, I'm not sure.
Wow,
He
Figaro
definitely
comes
had the
in,
opportunity to
scouts.
see it.
Scouts at this third base is finished now with his Linger. If he moves it a bit forward, that is. But actually just moving out with a lot of roaches, and Figaro does actually have quite a big army here.
He's making a good job of
Wow,
every time
no
he has a low
immortals
roach
yet.
trying to get
Only
it.
one on the way now. With good force fields, so this army can be split in half quite easily, although... Oh my god. Frisk could be a bit out of position here. Few force fields do go down. He really needs some immortals in this army. One is on the way. Stalker's taking an okay engagement. Another weapon in the natural will help out. He is out of force fields. The roach is coming down on this army. The blink away from the bio is good. And one immortal is now out. That's absolutely massive. He's going to dive in it, but the Warp Prism can keep this immortal alive for just so long. And Frisk will be able to clean this up. He has the worker advantage. He has a fully completed third base. And this is going to put Frisk in an excellent position.
This is a very interesting Nidus spot here on the bottom side of the gold base.
I did realise that. I was going to comment on it, and I was like, wait, that Nidus is literally useless. I
almost wonder if you misclicked, if you meant it to be on the other side of the mineral wall here.
Well, I think the plan was originally to make it there and go into Swarm Host after that attack, but he simply can't afford to now. He has to build roaches to defend against this. And I think we're going to be seeing the end.
Quite gonna get the
Frisk
+2 upgrade here.
winning both his games today, and Team GoldMasters and Blue Flame eSports are off to a flying start in the Pro Division. 2 wins in our first 2 games. That is gonna be that. GG.
Called.
Good.
And Team GoldMasters and Blue Flame will take it 3-2.
That is good stuff. There it is, 3-2. So, thank you guys very much for watching. We will be back on Tuesday with a semi-pro clan war on this channel at the same time. So I hope to see you then.